The gates of hell. Friends, the gates of hell is not what many people think that they are. And today's revelations would be very shockingly troubling and riveting and telling. Warning, this message is meant to help you to understand that the worshipping of God is idolatry and also idolomancy. And also that the lauding of the Lord Jesus or the Lord Shiva or any other Lord, that it is Lordolatry. And this message is not meant to be disparaging nor neither is it meant to be insolent. But it should be taken as a rebuke from Elu'hymn, whom is Christ and also the odd of all the heavens and the earth. And also as a life-saving lesson, that should help you to strengthen your belief in and Elu'hya and Elu'hymn. Because only Elu'hymn, also is the sovereign king. And because he is the Almighty. And also that only he alone should be odd. Because he is the sovereign king of all the heavens and the earth. And that we all should acknowledge Elu'hya and Elu'hymn. Because he is Christ, and he is the odd. And because he is the odd in all the heavens and the earth. Thank you. Friends, the gates of hell is not just one gate. There are many doors and gates and also ways that one can take that would lead them into hell or Gehenna. And that these gates, they are just about everywhere. And it's not just one gate. It's just the opposite. It's because there are many gates. And, the word, gates here means more than one, because the word gates, it's in the plural form. So my friends, there are many gates, which means that there are many entrances that one could take, and that there are more than one gate or one way that one may enter into, and that would lead them into hell or Gehenna. And just what is hell anyway? Well, hell, it could be one's last stop in their eternity. And, hell, is it right here on this earth? And just where is hell located then? And, where in the world is Gehenna? Friends, hell is also known as the abyss. And also the bottomless pit. But where exactly is hell or Gehenna and the bottomless pit and also the abyss? And where exactly are the gates of hell? And where is the location of Gehenna? And what and where exactly are the gates of hell? And what does these gates look like? And where on earth can they be found? So that everyone can avoid entering into them. Because many of us certainly don't want to make the mistake of going to hell. My friends, hell is not eternity. And eternity is actually the allotted amount of time that the dead would spend their time there, while they are in the afterlife. And after they would have died. And eternity could be described as the endless amount of time that the dead would have to endure in their stay in the afterlife. And which will be for the remainder of their time, and their stay after their death, that would be in the afterlife, and whether they would be punished or be rewarded in the afterlife. Or whether they would spend that time in His holy kingdom. Or whether it would be in hell or Gehenna, or whether it would be in the lake which is burning with brimstone and fire. Or whether it would be in a place of providence which has being provided by Elu'hymn. And whether it would be in His holy Jerusalem which would be in the holy kingdom of Elu'hymn. Whom is Christ, and also whom is the odd. And whom is the sovereign king of all His heavens and His earth. So my friends, in Matthew chapter 16 verse 13 to 20, when He and His disciples had anchored their ship in the port of Caesarea Philippi. And this was while they were there in the city of Caesarea and Philippi. That it was when He asked His disciples, them what the people them were saying about Elu'hymn, and also whom they thought that He was. And it was there that He, the holy, whom is the sovereign one, asked what the people them were saying about Elu'hymn. And then they began to say to Elu'hymn, some people are saying that He is the Holy One, and that He is called the Holy, and that He is the Holy One whom is the prophet Elu'hya, that whom should come. And then Jesuit Jesus Judas answered and said, they're saying that He is the Son of Man. And then the others answered and they said, some people are saying also that He is the prophet whom is called John the Baptist, and some people are saying that is Elu'hymn and Elias. Friends, Elias is the French name or the Greek name, or Greek translation of the name of Elu'hymn, and which is also one of the holy sacred names of And they continued on by saying, others, are saying that is Jeremias, and also that is one of the other prophets. And then says to them, I know. But whom do you say that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said to Thou art Elu'hymn. And Thou art and the Christ. And also thou art Elu, whom is Elu'hymn, and whom is the Son. And thou art Elu'hymn Elu'hymn. And also Elu'hymn. And whom is the odd. And also that is the living sovereign King, whom is called Elu'hymn, and Elu'hymn Elu'hymn. And also whom is Yahweh. And then Judas Jesuit Jesus, answered again. And then Judas Jesus, said this to Elu'hymn, so, you are the Son? And the Blessed One? And then says to Judas, yes. Judas, I am the Blessed One. And the odd? Then Simon Peter says to Judas, so, Judas Simon is your son, right? So then Judas you are actually Simon's father? And are you also the Son of God? Well then, you are this Canaanite Bar-Jonah, right? And the son of Shaitan? And the son of evil? And then Elu'hymn says to Simon Peter, yes Judas Jesuit Jesus is Bar-Jonah. But I am whom is the one whom is and the holy and the Holy One, whom is here in flesh and blood, but Judas Jesuit Jesus is the Son of God. And Judas's father is Nomen Shaitan, whom is also known as God. And then Simon the son of Judas, says to Judas Jesuit Jesus, Father, I didn't tell them anything, nor neither did I revealed it to them. It must have been, whom is, the Holy One, whom is the Sovereign One. And whom is the Father? And whom is, the odd? And whom is the Sovereign King of all the heavens and the earth? And then says to Peter, this is the truth, Peter. Because I am whom is also Elu'hymn. And I am also Elu'hymn, whom is the odd. And then says to Peter this, and this is the truth about the churches them, Peter. That they all are Shaitans. Because Shaitan is the evil one whom is called God. And that's why they all are gods, and also his son Judas Jesuit Jesus. Because they are the ones, whom the churches them belongs. And this is the truth about the founding of the churches them, that they all have being built upon this deception. Because the churches them doesn't belongs to me, Elu'hymn. And it is because of these flaws, and it's because they have being built by God whom is called Shaitan. And this is why they all belongs to God whom is called Shaitan. So the churches them doesn't belongs to me, Elu'hymn. And because they are not, they aren't is. And because they aren't is, they all belongs to Shaitan. Then this is why they all are the gates of hell. And this is why they all shall fall and fail. Because they all have being built by the Jesuits them, and for the worshipping of Shaitan and also for the worship of Jesuits Judas Jesus. And this is why they're Shaitans. And this is why Shaitan shall not be able to prevail against me, Elu'hymn. But, Peter Elu'hymn will give to you His keys to open His gates of His holy kingdom, and also the keys to preach His gospel, and also for delivering whosoever that wants to believe in me, Elu'hymn. And also to all those that wants to acknowledge me, Elu'hymn. So that they may repent, so that they can receive it. And if they shall accept me Elu'hymn, then they shall be saved. So that they might enter in His holy kingdom, and also so that they might also enter into His holy new Jerusalem, which is in His heavens. And Peter, whomsoever that the devil has bound, and whom you shall plead for, and also praying for their release, then they shall be released in His earth, and if they were bounded by Shaitan, then they would be freed. And whomsoever that you shall ask me, Elu'hymn, to released, even from God whom is called Shaitan, and God real. And you shall pray for their deliverance, and also for their deliverance from the enthrallment of Shaitan in his earth, and that they might be delivered, and that they might be set free, then I Elu'hymn will deliver them, and save them. So that they might be with me, Elu'hymn, in his heaven, then I, shall be like a solid foundation, and the, rock of salvation to them. And Peter, whomsoever that I, Elu'hymn shall loose, and also those whom I Elu'hymn shall deliver from Shaitan in his earth, then they too shall be with me, Elu'hymn, in his heaven. And that they too may be with me Elu'hymn, in his holy kingdom which is in his heaven. And then he charged his disciples them, and he said to them that they should not go and tell everyone that Judas Jesuit Jesus was the Son of God. And that God is also known as the Father, but that God is known as Shaitan, and that Judas Jesuit Jesus is the Son of God whom is the evil one, and that Jesus is whom is also known as the son of Bar-Jonah. And that Judas Jesuit Jesus was the son of perdition. And that the churches them were going to be worshipping Jesus later on, and also as the Son of God and also as the false Christ. Matthew chapter 16:18, and then he says to them, this is the truth. And this is the deception, and also the blasphemy of God and Jesus, and that this is the foundation of the churches them, and which is the blasphemy against Elu'hymn, which they have being built upon. And that's why they all are the gates of hell. Friends, and this is what makes these churches, and also the many places of worship, the gates of hell. Because many are guilty of idolatry and idolomancy and lordolatry. Because they all are worshipping their gods and their many latry. And because many of them, they all are worshipping God and Jesus. And this is what makes them the gates of hell. Because they all belongs to Shaitan. And they all shall fall and fail. Because Shaitan shall not prevail. And Shaitan would never be able to prevail against Elu'hymn. Because Elu'hymn have reserved many of them for God, whom is also known as Shaitan. Friends, if you believe in this rewording, then would you please return to and also E's commandments, for not having no God, but to serve only whom is the odd of all the heavens and the earth. And would you begin to embrace and hallelujah today? Thank you, would bless you. Do let it be, Amen. The end, to be continued. Friends, to learn more information about and Elu'hymn whom is called the odd, and also the Almighty and also the Sovereign King of all the heavens and earth. Then would you please follow me online, and also by subscribing to my Rumble, and also YouTube channel. Thank you. Friends, and would you please check out my message which is called, is Christ, and the real Messiah. And the bombshell proof that exists and that is alive, is the real Messiah. Thank you. The end.